Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our regular Wednesday spy game campaign, HEXCRAWL. We're finally back after a couple of weeks off, maybe 1 week off. I can't remember. I've been sick since then. So has my wife, and
My wife.
my wife. Thanks, Noah.
I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been real. So let's get back into it, have some fun, and play out what's going to be this awesome fucking car chase. Speaking of awesome, let's go around to our first player. Hello, Noir. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you all doing today?
All right.
uh, yeah, well, I'm glad to hear. I'm very excited to get back into Agent Odin's skin and potentially set some explosives. Right now we're in the midst of a car chase. I'm an evac specialist, so I don't think this falls into my foray, but we're gonna make it do what it do.
In the
All right,
middle of the Cayman Islands, whilst you were
in the middle
trying
of
to
the
be sneaky, and just decided to open fire on.
well, I think like if you open fire on somebody while you're being sneaky, as long as you have a silencer, it counts.
Okay.
That's just science.
So did you
But yeah,
have to pile the car into him as he was running down the street?
yeah. Yeah, I wanted him to die.
And he terminated
Did
it.
not he did not want to die.
No.
And now we're at an impasse. So right now we're gonna enter negotiations via, bullets and explosives, where he uses his guile, cunning, and survival instincts to see if he can negotiate on his side of things. I hope I win this negotiation, however.
All right. Uh, thank you. You still the hardest working person in tabletop? What are you up to?
Oh yeah, what about up to like now I've got my trusty dusty planner, so
Ooh,
I can tell you all what I have going on.
it looks
The
nice.
problem, I know it's so purple, and I'm so excited about that because purple is my favorite color. So yeah, let's get into it. So on Mondays, I am in a show with Cobalt Press. Called Be Prepared. I am on that show with the wonderful Lynn here. Let's see. And then on Mondays, I'm also on Kingsguard, which is my show. Over on Critical Misses, a fifth edition campaign. Wednesdays, HEXCRAWL. Hi, that's us right here. Thursdays, Stormlands Pathfinder. I'm on Weave the Tale. This Friday, I'll be guesting over on Critical Misses for their Star Trek game, Lost Frontier. I'm playing what I've always wanted to be, which is what would happen if a Sith was a Starfleet captain. So I have my own ship, and I'm evil.
It's called
well.
being an admiral in Star Trek. I don't know if you knew this.
Well, yeah, right now we are messing with time travel as well on that show. They're trying to use time traveling shenanigans to stop me from stealing an AI from them. I hope they fail.
Okay.
Saturday, you can find me on Critical Misses for Morning Ritual. Our guest this week is Katie Osoris of TikTok fame. And then I also have another show over on Gilding Light. So yeah, that's a show every day this week.
Wow.
Oh, and on Sundays I produce for Rivals of Waterdeep.
Thank you. Amazing. Susie, how are
Hi.
you?
My schedule is nowhere near as busy as Noir's, but I did just get a bunch of new illustration work, which I'm very happy about, but again, cannot say about. But so that's what's keeping me busy during the week these days. And then I'm starting to get back into streaming again after I had a couple of like iffy on and off kind of weeks. So we streamed on Monday and Tuesday this week. We played Zomboid on Monday, Project Zomboid on Monday, and then Lost Ark yesterday. Got to It's a fun game, but it's extremely an Asian MMO game where all the lady characters are in booty shorts and just tiggle biddies everywhere. And lots of flashy attacks, and which keeps my stupid brain happy because I'm like chainsaw go burr. So that kept me entertained yesterday. But I'm very glad to be back doing some RP. I've missed it. I've missed the spoos, and I've missed being in Westeros. So I'm hyped to get back this week to all of that. I mean, for Thrina this week, she's just gonna have a nice time with this lovely boy that she is honeypotting. So no one mentioned the fact that she saw a dude get hit by a fucking car and flip over it, and she's like,
"It's gonna go this way."
Fucking Christ almighty. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah. And I've got to figure all that shenanigans out for tonight and where you all are and what's going on. Speaking of which, Pope, I think Chernobog's like a little bit out of the picture right now.
Oh yeah, no. There's all this chaos and mayhem happening. He's back at the safe house. I think he's making a hot pocket right now, completely ignorant to everything, and is there to be called in should someone remember that he exists. So we'll see what happens. I am here for the chaos. I'm glad we're back, because this game is a luck sink, as it has affected every other game I have touched while it's been away. Roll20 is angry. It demands a sacrifice of Susie's blood and sanity. And so we are here to make that sacrifice so that the rest of the world can function.
Okay. Cool. What other games are you on? What are you doing at the moment? And what's it affecting?
So Symbaroom, we had a series of catastrophic technical failures. We were off this week. And then Pugmire, which had only one technical catastrophic failure, and then the bad luck. So that's what's currently going on. Defiant is on hiatus right now for 2 weeks. Then we'll be back with that, where I get to, play my reformed devil and someone who is having a far easier time of things than Chernobog ever would dream of. And yeah, no, I love my good doggos though. Like, if you want something like genuinely wholesome and silly, do come by on Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern over on Weave the Tale. It's a really good time. It's a great change of pace, and there's nothing like it, really.
Nice.
I haven't played anything that just has that sort of Redwall feel, but also circa like early 90s, late Saturday morning cartoon. The one for like your like 8-year-olds that's really family friendly. That's totally this, and I am 100% here for it.
Nice. Cool. I'm glad. Well, enjoy the wholesome, and now you have your luck back. Alin, what have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
Oh, just been real busy. A lot of illustration work, including for Pope's game, the Pugmire game. Did a bunch of cute dogs for that one.
So good.
Nice.
Good God.
Cool. Have you been playing anything else?
Oh yeah, I've been playing. We played with on Monday for the prepared game. It's been a lot of fun. We are actually like less messed up versions of these characters. I just noticed.
Oh my God, I didn't realize it, but yeah. It's like
People secretly always play themselves, just so you know.
In all fairness,
That's
I
not
didn't
both.
pick the explosives that character has. I was giving them.
Yes. Oh God, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just make this about somebody else, okay?
That character vampire is somehow less awful than Nyx is.
Fair.
That's been a lot of fun. And was it on yesterday on y'all? We played a Redwall game, and my time watching After the Fire, being Crownlands, and all Game of Thrones things. There was a feast, and I wanted nothing part of it. I was terrified, probably for no good reason.
Did it end up being justified though? That's the question.
No, I think it was going to be a good feast. But I'm just like, no, we have to do what we're going to do. It's going to end badly. I know it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're still here. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to negotiate with the Terminator with this knife, gun, and this poor vehicle that hopefully no one is emotionally attached to.
Yeah, Odin's SUV. Well, yeah, so as we're back this week, we should be back with After the Fire tomorrow. We've got a full gang, I think. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing where we go next with everybody's characters, because we did house actions last time, really, with the session that we had. So it's back to the juicy fruits. And there are a lot, because the characters made certain decisions about going certain places that some of the characters have histories with. So it's going to be really, really sweet, I think. One of those episodes where I get to sit back a little bit and watch and eat some popcorn. So that'll be tomorrow, same time as this. But for now, friends, let's get into the car chase. And for the start of this, I want everybody, please, to roll initiative.
Let's see how Roll20's feeling about us.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Sure you want everyone?
26. Yeah.
Everyone.
Just in
That's not
case.
great. That doesn't. Oh no!
Don't mind me.
3 is a 3.
It begins.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. What do you mean?
All is right
11's
with
alright.
the world.
Balance is restored.
that's weird. Why does it
I'm
say
worried.
that? Oh.
I'm more worried that Athrina, who is not in a car chase, has to roll initiative.
I don't love that our adversary's nickname so far is the Terminator.
That's fine.
You named him.
I mean, that's.
You named him.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
no.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't
Alright,
know if you've
we have
seen
this
those
here.
films, but things don't go well for when it gets the Terminator.
And Chernobog's got a good 17. Very nice.
As I
Oh.
said, I'm just having a lovely time with a nice boy. Don't need to worry about me because I'm last in the order anyway.
This boy hopefully has no idea the carnage that is circling around him at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I have not watched the last episode back. This is just the canon now. This is what the scene is. We're going to just improv it from vaguely what I remember of how it was paced out last time. Nyx, you are rushing across the courtyard towards the car, the SUV that you've seen Odin drive remotely towards the hotel, or the high rise that you've been partying at. It comes spinning round. It knocks this agent guy that you're chasing, this hunk. He barrels over the top of the car. Hero pose lands at the other end and then dashes for another car to down the road a little bit. There is probably a good 70-80 feet between you, as this kind of large plaza is before you, before the road. What would you like to do?
Is he going toward any car in particular?
Roll me a quick perception check.
Yeah. $24.
Yeah, he has just almost reached a bright ombre orange and blue sports car.
You know what? Let's see.
And it's just gone whoop, whoop, and the lights have just flashed.
You know what? Preemptively start this. I'm gonna throw a knife at that thing's the tires.
Oh. All right.
I love Nick so much.
I
Knives.
think I was going to get this out so early, but let's get the rulebook out quickly. I need to double check This is definitely going to be at disadvantage. It's just probably at the very edge of your long range. So this is a proper like arc into the air and hoping that you land it entire. I just need to check the AC and the damage of tires.
I think while she's getting a good look, she's gonna be on comms like, Odin, what's your range on the car?
My range on the car. Let's take a look here. I believe I've got. Ooh, give me just a second. And you can hear he's like typing stuff like. And what is my reach on the remote control car?
A couple of miles, probably.
I'm thinking so, but I'm pulling up the thingamajig.
I gave you an SUV stats as well in the Roll20 so that you've got a little thing just to... It's not like a character sheet, but it just shows you the stats.
Oh,
so you got them for reference there as well.
This poor thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be like a couple of miles, I reckon. For the purposes of this chase, kind of knowing like what the agendas are, I don't think it's going to be a problem. The Cayman Islands are quite small.
True. So yeah, he was just gonna report back. Yeah, a couple of miles. I should be able to hang, but I'm trying to personally get eyes on this son of a gun. So stick with him.
Okay. Right. You make me this thrown knife attack against these tires.
16.
Your knife arcs up into the air, clipping through a couple of palm trees along the avenue, the road that's in front of you. And we follow it like close in as it zooms through the air, flips a few times, and just as he gets a hand on that vehicle to then and the door goes upwards like that, because you know this is an arsehole car. It lands in the back tire just as he sits down in the driver's seat.
All right. I see that does it have like the little like pop thing when it hits? All right,
it's not like a big like, but it does.
Yeah, no,
you see
it's enough that it punctured it. Yeah.
You see it land in it. It's definitely punctured it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, roll damage. In fact.
All right, this might just 6 piercing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely pierced it. It's landed inside and it's kind of sticking out of the tire.
All right. On comm, she's like ram the yellow one. Slow down.
All right.
Chernobog, on comms, you hear, just as a kind of an open thing, as you're preparing your hot pocket, ram the rear one. It'll slow it down. And Nyx's voice comes across the earpiece.
This is yeah. Everything is going. This date is going according to plan. Nothing.
I am just seeing like that coming across just as Terminator 2 Judgment Day is queued up on the TV, and he is removing the hot pocket from the microwave. So I'm guessing date night is not going well. It just
going
comes
real.
up and comes.
Oh, it's going well. Just more fun.
This was supposed to be a quiet op, right?
Trina's still on her date. It's fine. As long as
Left
she does what she
Trina
needs to do.
without a babysitter.
It was either that or have our large friend crash the date. And probably report back. I'm doing what we need to do.
I will head to Overwatch the site to make sure that
if you're
is not compromised.
Yeah, if you're so worried about her, why don't you babysit her?
I will take my hot pocket and go and intercept baby.
Meanwhile, in a bathroom, hi, you fucks. This is an open channel. I can hear you.
Right, we'll come
Hey,
to you in a
baby.
second. Because you're downstairs having just got out the elevator.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, Chernobyl, you make your way out the safe house,
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah, and I'm heading to the conference building.
No problem.
Just in case there's security there, because of course there will be.
Oh, so the meeting offices that are the mark for the other day? Okay, cool. Right, so you're going to potentially meet Athrena there. Odin, your poor SUV has not taken down the target as you'd like. This sports car is revving its engine, and it is kind of parallel parked with a bit of clearance in front of it so that it can skid out. But you are likely... let's check his distance here. You are likely 60 feet, just 60 feet from the car itself.
Oh, so I'm personally only 60
Sorry,
feet
no,
away?
your SUV is about only 60 feet away. Nick's is a bit further back between you personally and your SUV. You don't have a clear line of sight on this target, this like the Terminator guy anymore, but you can just make out the car, the sports car that he's entered. And it comes across in your picture-in-picture view from the glasses, from your SUV's view. And so you could shoot the car.
I am going to. I want his car out of commission, so I'm going to SUV ram his little sports car. I'm gonna do a pit maneuver on the right passenger wheel so that even if he gets away, he's hobbling. And then I wanted to see if I can make the argument for a personal move action to try and jump roofs to get an actual personal line of sight on this guy.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you basically like command the car to ram into it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, like he would have like preset maneuvers that he could target. Like, that car, we're going to do the preset maneuver for a pit stop to knock it out of commission. And then you're just going to fucking daredevil this thing where it's just hopping a roof. And if the distance is too great, I do have a grappling hook with 50 feet of rope that I've been itching to use.
I want you to use that. Like, yeah, I think, like we said, that there aren't many of these actual, like, tall skyscraper-style buildings around in the Caymans. So you managed to find, I remember, that one other rooftop that was about the same height. So you had an all-right view, but if people started ducking down, they could get into cover on the other rooftop. Yeah. So, yeah, this would definitely be almost Matrix-like, grappling hook, and you're swinging down, or like onto another rooftop kind of thing. So you definitely got to use that. All right.
Is this an acrobatics check or?
It absolutely is. Yeah. This is going to be. This is going to be. This is going to be DC. I think let me reframe this properly for you. Looking over the side of the building, you can see, and as the wind, sweeps into your face, that the roof down below is a good distance below you. So you're gonna take some falling damage.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty.
Halved if you can figure out the grappling hook with the swing and the right acrobatics check.
Okay. I will make the argument to see if I could perhaps use some mechanics knowledge to go, okay, if I do the pendulum this way, some quick physics in my head. This should make it hurt less.
All right. Well, so then right back at you. I'm going to make it really funky. So let's roll a dexterity check with your mechanics proficiency.
Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm just gonna grab my stuff real quick, put it in my bag, and hop over the comms and go. We don't need to say anything about babysitting. It's not like anybody here is doing something dumb. And then just jump off the roof and swing.
And swings onto the other roof far below you, doing a bit of parkour, tumbling as you go.
Parkour!
You are going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as you
I'll take
land and roll onto that rooftop. You are now like halfway down towards the ground on this other rooftop. You can duck onto the lip of the building to get a little bit of cover, and now you have line of sight through the back window as you manage to rest your rifle, check on the range, and just as you do, I need you please to roll me 6d10 for your ramming damage.
Please hit this, man. Please.
32? Oh, 33?
33 damage. That.
Did I do good, Papa?
You hear that like smash and crunch, and you just as you can get your scope up to get eyes on what's happening, and you're a mechanic, and you're a great technician. You can tell immediately from the damage to your SUV, which is dealt back to you, by the way. You deal the SUV 33 damage.
Oof. Well,
this sports car has got to have been augmented with some kind of armor, because it has come off a lot lighter than your SUV has.
You guys are just gonna hear in the cops, I fucking hate this guy!
Your SUV has 5 more hit points left. As the front of it, because you've I can imagine you've rammed in corner to just front bumper into the corner. You can hear the tire blow as well at that point, because it's actually had an impact, and you can that noise is distinct out of all of the crunching and the armor and stuff that's going on.
Just last thing I want to yell at the cause is, heads up, the car's been modded, probably bulletproof.
And the front of the SUV is fucked. At which point, the Terminator is going to mount the curb with the car, having revved it, and then basically, instead of actually getting out onto the road, is almost kind of using the momentum of the crash to then pull forward and then pull round the parked cars on the pavement and then back onto the road. So let's do a quick dex with... I'm going to roll a saving throw here, but it's because it's the skill thing is proficiency with cars. All right, so with an 18, him having already been rammed, he dashes off as quick as he can down the road, dodging between cars as they drive on the left here as well, old British colony. So he's making good work of that as he darts out of just out of your line of sight and round the corner, turning right on an intersection. Athrena, you're hearing all of this, hearing all the chatter on the comms, seeing Nyx dart and throw a knife out in the courtyard. Something about your temporary boyfriend's demeanor makes you think that he just hasn't quite got everything together or perceived properly yet, so you have an opportunity to divert his attention away. Otherwise, just coming out of this elevator, otherwise, like any civilian, he is bound to investigate or think, fuck, I'm doing a runner or something. Okay,
so yeah, Athrena, she's gonna, cozy up to him a little bit and be like, hey, you think about getting out of here? You know, that party was boring. There's nothing there. Why don't you show me the sights? I've not been here very long. You've been here longer than I have. Show me around.
And as you're saying that over your shoulder, you can see Nyx having thrown the knife now. And he's about to reply, and then after a rev of wheels, you hear this smash of 2 metal cars, and he turns and he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, okay, she's gonna play along, being like, I don't know what was that, but that sounds bad, like completely oblivious. But maybe she's all like, I don't know, ooh, clueless.
All right.
She's playing the headless chicken, but also like tentative, like afraid, almost like she doesn't want to get too involved, trying to.
All right, so he, are you making any kind of physical contact with him? You're holding a hand and arm?
Yeah,
like
she's
that?
like holding it onto his arm and stuff, she's...
So he makes a move to like, to head out into the courtyard to see what's going on. But as you're holding him, you have an opportunity to like, try and stop him or do anything like that.
Yeah, she'll pull him back a little bit and be like, there'll be somebody will be selling that out. I mean, there's tons of people here. Someone will be calling the authorities. It's fine. Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, no shit, of course. And he pulls out his.
She gives him
device.
the little smiley, like little wink to like try and engage the horny brain instead of the someone's hurt brain.
So just as he's pulled out his phone and he's not unlocking it, he's about to do the you can type an emergency number in without opening your phone thing. But make me a deception check.
Yeah, don't use your fucking phone, bro.
Don't use your fucking phone, bro. Check.
17.
It's good. All right. Yeah. He, horny brain engaged. He smiles and he looks interested. So he kind of motions over to your right, his left, down kind of more to the side of the hotel, and it will turn round onto maybe more onto the kind of seafront. And he's like, "Yeah, come on, let's go this way." And you guys head off along the side of the hotel.
Yeah, I just want to get him
along the
away
path.
from the, Terminator.
Yeah.
And me, coincidentally, away from the Terminator.
Cool. All right. Nyx.
All right. So the SUV's not in great shape, right?
It is not in great shape. Its
All right.
front has been totaled. It still runs as a car. You can still drive it. But it has 5 poor hit points left.
I got a question. Is there a motorcycle like parked around?
Yes, there is.
Hell yes. I'm gonna catch up with this man. I'm gonna try and hardwire this motorcycle and take this thing.
All right, so this is going to be a sports bike because of course it is.
Yeah.
So okay, I reckon I need you then to make me a mechanics check, please. I'm gonna make this DC 15 as well.
Can't I be on comms and like
Absolutely.
just on for Odin? It's like the idea how to quick break open. She'll read off the model. That quick.
Okay. Oh, that's a basic ninja type motorcycle. Break open the hatch. You should see a green wire. You're gonna cut that son of a bitch. Then cut the red wire. Clip those two together. You'll be good to go.
Roll with advantage.
All right. What check is mechanics?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Mechanics.
Do you believe that's an old exploit that they've had in the motorcycles for like since the 80s?
But wait,
They've
you've
never,
got
like,
thieves'
fixed it.
tools, right?
I have these. Yeah.
Roll thieves' tools with dexterity then. Roll with advantage.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
It's much more showcasey of the class, right?
25.
Beautiful, and with a single motion of the wrist, and within 3 seconds, you've got this motorcycle purring under your feet.
You just hear that. You just hear like the thing rev up, and you're like, "Thanks. Sorry about the SUV."
That's fine, but that's an old exploit. Like it would only cost him like $30 a motorcycle to fix that. But anyway,
Well,
it's just
Oh, it's a good
yammering.
thing. If we need this again, it's always good to have motorcycles. To be able to catch him down. I'll rev up and take off and just kind of like get ready.
Speed away
Mhm.
in that direction. Absolutely. Chernobog, you make your way towards the meeting like offices. Everything pretty much is closed down for the Saturday night. There is some beautiful kind of uplighting coming from some of the floor and around the paths and the kind of plant beds around the office itself. It's only, as I said, kind of 2-3 stories to this. Fairly square, kind of modern looking building. Nice big but blinded windows. But yeah, it looks pretty nice against the evening sky tonight, but it looks pretty quiet. Lights are still on inside by the looks of it. Lights are on in a kind of reception area up the top there, but otherwise nothing else on.
All right. So, on site, going to keep out of sight. Do y'all need help? It sounds like you're not necessarily got whoever Mr. Biggin is.
In pursuit, but if you have anything, otherwise,
Oh, if you do catch up with him, try and push him towards the marina. At least that way I don't think he's going to have a toy boat out there.
keep that in mind.
Oh snap! Do you think he has a modded boat?
I mean, if
I would sincerely hope not. And if he does, we need to find out who he is, who he works for, and possibly get on their payroll.
All right. Well, we've got Nix on his tail, and I'll put Boom Buzzer on his back. Yeah, well, let's melt the engine block. Let's see how modded that car is.
Ah, that's the level of loud we're operating at. Good to know. Thrina, do you need assistance? And that's where we'll cut it for him.
I'm guessing there is
can't reply.
no reply.
I can't reply without being weird and conspicuous.
Odin. This sports car has sped around the corner and is now out of sight of you personally, but you've got a drone in the sky, right?
I do. I'm gonna send Boom Buzzer on him while I try and quickly get to the lower level so I can acquire my own motorcycle. Because I want to be in the chase too. But yeah, Boom Buzzer is on him, and I think I would like to drop a gift on him.
All right. How fast can Boom Buzzer move?
Boom Buzzer, my sweet, sweet baby, can move. Oh, I happen to be on the right page. 60 to 120 feet. 120 miles per hour.
That's not what I'm looking at.
Man. Oh, nope. I'm on the wrong drone. That's a different drone.
That's the US are going to destroy your cave type drone.
Yeah. I was looking at the. Where's the?
There is a UAV, a small vehicle, and it's 40 feet here, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you got it in the roll 20 as well.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's much better. Then that is how fast it can move. 45 miles per hour.
45 miles per hour. I want the sports car stats, which are okay. So Boom Buzzer speeds off. Nix, you see this as you're heading down the road just away from the hotel in the motorbike that you've got, and because you haven't quite revved up to your kind of proper full speed yet, Boom Buzzer whizzes past you just above you, and you can see, and it darts around to the right, and you've got this picture-in-picture view, Odin, of it as it skims. You've got that like drone footage, right? If it kind of skims around to the right and then heads down the road, and you can see that car 90 feet away as you.
Fuck!
But Boom Buzzer is keeping up with it, and you have the advantage of being like in the sky rather than on the ground level. So if he has to make any kind of maneuvers like dodge around things or, you know, try and move out of your way or anything like that, you're not going to be hurt by those weave maneuvers, which are going to cause you to like, you know, have to roll differently or roll with disadvantage or something.
Okay.
So Boom Buzzer will be able to keep up with him, as you need to head down to the ground.
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, I'm haul assing. Just
well, we got to descend, right? So what's the play? Are we going to go down some stairs? Are we going to do some more parkour?
parkour.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, this isn't gonna end badly.
Make me that same check.
22.
Oh, all right. I'm not even going to get you to take any damage. You manage to swing just at the right moment. You land perfectly, rolling with it as you can. You are now at ground level, kind of just opposite, around the corner from this like hotel bar. Where was that? What were we thinking was the building that you were at? What was the kind of distance as well? Was it directly across the road?
It was directly across the road.
All right. I was wondering whether to put you in like a slightly different location within the chase to kind of catch up with stuff.
My swinging could have put me on any side of the building, so you could put me wherever you want.
Okay. I'm in drama and juicy fruits mode. So you swing. So here's how it plays. You swing down the side of this building. There are a couple of people down on the street level, and there are some parked cars around near you. And they look up at you, absolutely aghast as what the fuck is going on. People could start taking out their phones. To try and get just a bit of footage of that last little bit of your descent. They think maybe this is like a stunt or a prank or something. You get to ground level, and just as you roll and stand up, and you can see these people have still got their phones out just around you briefly. You see the sports car whoom, by, and then Boom Buzzer straight across the sky as well.
Yeah, I'm looking for the fastest anything with wheels next to me.
All right, roll me a perception check. The higher the better here, Noir.
Eat! How about a natural 20?
How about a fucking sports
what the
car?
hell? What kind of vehicle? What the?
How about another fucking sports
What is
car?
the fastest? What is?
No.
What is?
I because we have something with gull-wing doors, I'm already thinking it's a Lambo that's been modified. So let's give you like an absolutely gorgeous McLaren SLR. Like,
Oh, that's expensive. I think it's gonna die.
oh, it's gonna die gloriously. It is this beautiful like metal on metal paint silver bullet of a vehicle.
Oh shit! It has the wing. It has the wing doors.
Yeah, dude. So he's just gonna land, see a bunch of people on their phones and go, drink Red Bull. And they just hop in the sports car.
All right, roll me a mechanics check.
They already think it's like some kind of prank or like a publicity stunt. So let's play into it. Mechanics. Here we go. Yes! 24.
You're all going to roll so badly in your other games this week. Just let me tell you that now.
It's worth it for this moment.
It's just a car chase. We
And that
gotta.
roll before was a crit 20 and a nat 1. Fucking hell. Okay.
I don't know if there are other numbers on the die. It's either 20 or 1.
And again, with no effort whatsoever, you managed to unlock the driver's door to the sports car. You slip inside. You know, within seconds, hotwire. Literally get a couple of wires, hotwire the car, get the engine going, and you can speed away into the street. So you are, let's say, so the drone was keeping up 90 feet away. So you are maybe just in time. It's actually, yeah, this is kind of like how I narrated it, right? There is a lot of distance between you and the sports car, but you're managing to, it's kind of like, and this is his turn, right? So he is basically progressing as quickly as he can. So this will be a quick wisdom.
And I just like to make sure that as a ranger, difficult terrain does not bother me, and I cannot be lost. Let's get this motherfucker.
Get him.
All right, so he is proceeding as quickly as he can, just straight down this street. Now, these aren't, you know, these aren't kind of, you know, American, like literally grid streets. Some of these are quite windy and quite like natural in the sense of how they've actually been put together in terms of the layout of the little city that you're in. So he's making his way as quickly as he can down single lane street, overtaking people as he possibly can. And dodging people as best he can at like a couple of junctions. But Athrena, you are making your way downtown, walking fast.
Fast.
Yeah. Walking over to the offices that Milton Green are going to have their board meeting in on Monday. So you're heading along the seafront. I've decided this office is now on the seafront because, fuck it, this is where you are. In the distance, you can see Sherlock. But as you walk past the Central Police Station, you can see people scrambling to get into patrol cars, and sirens go on immediately. And Nyx, Odin, Sherlock, you can all hear the sound of police sirens leaving the station.
Okay, so what she's gonna do, seeing this, she's just gonna what's his fucking name? Is it Luca?
Can't remember. I think there's a contact.
Luca's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna, you know, say, I just need to quickly call my friend. I didn't tell her where I was going, and you know, gotta, not that I don't trust you or anything, but you know, and in today's world, I gotta keep in touch with my friend. I don't know where she's going either, so I'll just be a sec, and I'm just gonna like walk off a little bit and pull up my fake hex phone, and over the comms, just very quietly, just say, hey guys, police inbound. Don't know what you're doing, but you're making a lot of fucking noise.
If that's all you hear coming from Odin, it's just like laughter. Like
You
this is fucking awesome.
You just hear like just the loudest like motorcycle noise, like just like from my.
Okay, yeah, plausible deniability. I don't want to know. And then she's just gonna go, okay, honey, see you soon, bye, and then go.
Shit. I've got the evil twin if you want me to drop it somewhere.
Yeah. Just find an inconspicuous place around the building. Somewhere outside. I can just tell me where it is. I can't respond because I'm with.
Yeah, I know you're with your mark.
Mhm.
Let me try and put someplace inconspicuous that you can like plausibly drop something and pick it up.
Thanks. And then, you know, she's gonna pull out a little makeup compact, just like and then make her way back to Luca and just all be all smiley, like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, he's checking his stocks on his phone. Because he's that one.
Stonks.
Stonks. All right, Nyx. You are. Oh man, how far back? Did the drone go? Did Boom Buzzer go past you? Yeah, it did, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
starting, I think, to rev up.
So I reckon, side by side, you managed to pull up alongside Odin in this sports car that is now speeding along with you. What's the little exchange, the little look, the little... what's that fucking meme where it's like... Huh?
Yeah. I'll nod, because that's a nice car. It's a nice car.
All right.
I know. I feel so bad for what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's like you're in a sweet car. I'm on a motorcycle in like a cocktail dress.
Yes.
10,000% Ada Wong moments.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Also,
like-
what's scary is like Nyx can kind of like she can see in the dark a little bit. So like this motorcycle has no lights.
Okay, she's not turned the lights on.
Yeah.
I will note that. Okay. So you're following the sports car.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
The Mark sports car has so you know the Terminator sports car does have lights on. He's not being a complete colossal idiot about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see in the distance that he as you do you want to try and keep up with him?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna try and.
So make me a well, I mean, we've got some maneuvers potentially, although only really 2 that will be probably of any use to you right this second. Where are we here? Proceed and weave. So proceed is you need to make a wisdom check with your vehicle proficiency, and you're going to close distance if you beat his score, and he only scored an 8, I think. Otherwise, a weave is something you do to get in and out of traffic, avoid an obstacle or something like that. If you win the contest at the end of when we look at it all at the end of this round, you'll get a +2 bonus to your AC as well, and your pursuer has disadvantage on the next ability check to chase you.
Yeah, I'm just gunning it and just like going in between like lanes, in between cars, just trying to get close.
Okay. Make that wisdom check with your vehicle proficiency.
Wait, shoot.
Oh yeah, those don't roll, I don't think.
All right, with proficiency. All right, so it's +4. All right, it's.
Excuse me.
All right, so it's speed. This +4. Oh boy.
Oh. So an 8.
8.
That equals. I don't. What did I put in an equal thing? Maybe I did in the rules. But I mean, I would say that so you just no one gains any distance or anything like that.
Okay, so we're still
you maintain your course and speed.
How far? How far?
He is 120 feet from you. So there's a lot of distance to close.
What's the range on a gun?
Long range for your pistols? About that, I think.
Light pistol. 160 feet. So yeah. You know what? I have a bonus action. Yeah, why not?
Oh shit, yeah, fuck.
Tire this. You hit the tire.
Okay, this is going to be at disadvantage. You are aiming 120 feet down the street. You have a motorcycle under you. You are trying to drive it and shoot it at the same time.
Yeah, going between.
Like all of the advantage here.
Yeah. All right, disadvantage. Or make sure I have disadvantage on. Dang it. Okay, there we go.
I need to apply
15.
disadvantage to his rolls again. That hits. So just as he turns, and you can see in the distance that he is turning into what looks like he's like going off road, and you can't quite make out exactly what's around there, but there are no buildings kind of along the horizon. The bit that he's driving into, there are maybe a couple of trees clustered. And it's very green, and it's mixed in with kind of bits of maybe the coast or the lake or something. There's bits of water there as well. But so as he turns into that, you can just make out the left tire, and you just time and you like arc a shot, compensating for the drop in the bullet, the distance he's gonna make until the bullet catches. And you can see just off in the distance that like puff of air, and just there's a little delayed like pop coming from it as you see the tire pop, and now he is. I'm just gonna like slow him kind of right down basically.
All right, you just like so from Odin's thing. You just see her like, you see this motorcycle with no lights. You just see her like just kind of like straight up, and then just like you just see the flash of like pistol shots. And on the comms, I think I got him with the second one. Should be slower.
Can't confirm you got him. Holy shit, that was cool.
All right. Go get him.
All right. Chernobog.
Okay, I'm gonna scope out this the locale and see if I can't find a good drop point for the Seated Twin.
Susie, these I want to know honestly from you guys. Routers usually require a mains power supply. Does this evil twin require a mains power supply? Because this was bodged together, right? You bought a router and you adapted it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it
also I've got
probably
the
has a
camera.
mains plug.
So there's the evil twin, and they also have the camera. So we need to drop off both of these.
Are they the same? Are they within the same object,
No,
or are they different things?
They're two separate objects.
Cool.
The camera's only like a teeny tiny little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cam.
So that will have like a tiny little battery, and can work independently. The evil twin, because of the kind of you purchased the router and then you've been adapting it, does require a mains power supply. You're either going to have to find one outside, or you're going to have to infiltrate the office. What do you reckon?
I leave that into Athrina's capable hands. I'm just the guy dropping.
Yeah,
this off.
I will find a power plug. I will in this off because I mean, I don't know what plugs they use in the Cayman Islands either. So I'll just grab one from an office. I have a plan, an idea, a suggestion, a whisper of a plan.
Okay.
Well, first I'm gonna have to find a site outside where I can drop this off. That's logical. That
Yeah,
it can be
absolutely.
hidden.
Absolutely.
So let me try and scope this place out.
Infiltration.
Yeah, this definitely feels like an infiltrate.
Wisdom infiltration.
14.
14, you get a good bead on location. Is this a drop-off where you want Athrina to be able to grab it, like kind of out the window or something? Or is this literally where it's going to now live for, however long?
I'm viewing this as a dead drop, where I'm going to drop this. They can do another ploy to get away to make a phone call or drop something, and use that moment to retrieve these two small items.
Cool.
So if there is because the thing that immediately comes to my mind is if this place is like the nice manicured lawn with the architectural lighting and everything, this also strikes me as poncy enough that they have those like faux rock speakers outside in their smoke break area that I can just move the faux rock, deposit the two items underneath it, and then put the rock back on top.
Yeah, sure thing. So just outside in their smoking area, you're dead dropping these two little gadgets. Cool. Level 14. You're able to do that. Lovely. Odin. Behind the wheel of this sports car, and Boom Buzzer flying ahead a further 30 feet in front of you, but 90 feet away from the now fairly wrecked sports car. What would you like to do?
Can I catch up to this guy?
Potentially. So as it's a new round, we're all making rolls. So Nick's rolled that 8. We're going to see what he rolls. Yeah, because he's in the basically the final slot at the moment before Athrina. So yes, potentially not in one round, but you can definitely cover a good amount of distance now that he's slowed right down.
And Boom Buzzer is still too far away to stop him. I am going to access Boom Buzzer we're going to take a guess at the route that he's going. If I can't hit him, if I can't hit the target, I can hit the environment. And so I'm going to look for any environmental hazards that I could put in his ongoing route. And we're going to make things a little harder for him. And since I don't have problems with difficult terrain, let's fucking do this.
Okay. You get Boom Buzzer to, as it's darting forward towards the sports car to try and keep up with it, just elevates its position a little bit so that you've got a little bit more vantage point of that. As you do, you get that drone shot, this nice almost film-like crane shot of what's about to happen. And as the trees start to lower down near the perimeter of wherever he's just darted into, that's just gone off-road, you start to see really nicely, beautifully structured kind of long, kind of natural-looking-ish circles of cut grass. You start to see little pockets of sand. You start to see little greens and flags and little lakes all around the links of this golf course.
Mess up this golf course.
I was looking at the Cayman Islands yesterday. They got a fucking golf course next to one of the coasts. I thought, fuck it, this is what's gonna happen.
So he's getting ready to go into a golf course, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, he's gonna just fuck it, go on this golf course and try and do some laps and see if he can't lose you.
Okay. Oh fuck. This is where I wish I knew more about golf. All right. There's got to be some kind of hazard I can create.
If I may.
Yes, please.
So this is a golf course in the Cayman Islands.
Yes.
There are going to be a number of things that are possibilities for you to cause him a problem if you can get close. One, there's probably going to be a hole that has a nice overlook view of the scenic ocean. You can check him. If you can hit him off the side of that, you're likely going to get a car that's as high speed and low to the ground as his to roll over. Two, sand traps. If you can check a car into a sand trap, that's going to be a bad time at the very minimum, if not absolutely trap the car in it.
He's just, not going to get out of those little sand bunkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's only really going to have good, even vaguely good traction on the actual in bits. So there's like the course
fairway.
For the fairway, where it's all actually cut grass, and then you've got like not quite the out of bounds areas, but you've got the rough areas which aren't mowed. It's like, grass and nettles and stuff that's like, waist high.
There's also there's also with those rocks and shit down there, like.
Your actual out of bounds is usually left to look rustic. You have the rough, the fairway, greens. Those should be fine for the car, especially considering how low it is. But this has 2 blown tires, so being able to maintain handling on this thing must be a freaking nightmare. Even in a 4-wheel drive vehicle, if you can just bumper car him into a hazard or off the side of the course, he's gonna have to get out.
All right, well let's give him no choice but to turn towards the hazard, and I would like to just in the direction of where it would be greenery, good for him to drive. I'd like to set that on fire with a little phosphorus if I could. So that he would have to turn.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
All right. So just.
Throw a couple of mini grenades thrown from Boom Buzzer as it comes up to the edge of the golf course itself, and just as he's turning right to go down the first of one of the fairways, around him, this fire starts to go up all around him. causing him difficult terrain. So it's going to be very difficult for him to actually keep okay control of the car on the fairway.
And I'm just gonna communicate to Nix. It's about to get hot up ahead. If you need to, you can hop in the car with me. I should be able to handle it pretty okay, but I think we got him cornered.
Just keep the car running.
You're gonna do some cool shit. And then that's where the communication stops.
Okay. So, he's got 2 blown out tires. So he's lost control of the vehicle, essentially. Ability checks to control the vehicle have disadvantage until you succeed in the check to pilot the vehicle. Okay. Where is he? There we go. So this is going to be a proceed. No, this is going to be a weave. It's got to be, right? And if he doesn't make this weave, then we're going to do him some fire damage.
Oh.
Let's see. Lynn, at the top you
Jeez.
rolled that 8, didn't you? 12's done okay. But the fire and explosive stuff is usually like a DC 15 check. So, roll me the fire damage that would be from these grenades, Noir.
Okay. Let me see. Boom, bazia. 2d6. Come on, man. Just
Aw.
5 damage.
Okay. He manages, and you can see these tires digging into the fairway as he's like trying to slide left and right to try and dodge out of the way of this fire. But you can see that he drives through a couple of the really potent kind of flames and pockets of fire that are now dotting this fairway. So he's still making a bit of distance on it, but he's not managed to dodge the fire itself. He's not making much distance at all. The tires themselves, and because the tires, the back have lost traction, it's just like digging up the ground underneath. And he's not able to use the tarmac to like drive on the rims of the wheels now anymore. It's at that point that you can hear sirens coming to intercept from the road that runs parallel along the edge of the golf course. And so coming around from your right, when you're coming up to this junction, a couple of police cars from the, I think it's like the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service, turn into it and start heading towards you. Cars near them getting out of the way if they haven't already because of the sports car. I'll also tell you as well, quick Noir, based on everything that Pope was saying, but absolutely spot on. The only other thing that's unique about this golf course is that it's basically built around what looked, I guess, kind of from what I saw, around like a harbour. So all around every single hole, every single links, there is basically water. There is either a lake or you're literally on the coast, and there's the first 9 holes, and then there is one single bridge that connects the other 9 holes on the northern side of the golf course as you're approaching from the south.
So we all know at some point I'm about to blow this bridge up, right? Like, it's not going to be a surprise to anybody.
Or chuck him in the sea, one of the two.
I can't trust that he dies that way.
No, it's like he's gotta like.
I'm working without my EMP or my parachute or my face changer. Just kind of improv.
You gotta double tap and make sure he doesn't tell.
I know, right? That's what I'm just trying to hold him here long enough for Nix to show up and do what Nix does.
Okay. I'm going to take a little bit more of a moment with Thrina now on Initiative 3 as we start to enter the actual office. I'm going to set you up. Where are you? Your little thing. Yeah. Set you up, Thrina, over here.
Oh boy.
And so,
Ooh.
as the two of you enter the on the it's kind of a raised first floor.
Mm-hmm.
So there's either a bit of a basement here, but you take some steps up and then you're on the first floor of the office building. Luca uses a little key card to not swipe in, but tap in. No, sorry. I'm getting back into HEXCRAWL. Gets his phone and he taps his phone and the double doors swish open. And in front of you, sat on the desk in this little office area. To your left, you've got a few row of chairs. To the right, some plants, some office plants. Desk in front of you has a bog standard Saturday evening security guard on duty.
Okay. Chernabog told Thrina that he left it in the smoking area, right outside.
Which is outside, yeah.
And it's pretty close to the entrance, I'd imagine. Just around the side, probably.
I need to have a little look at the map now to decide. So if you roll me a perception check. Okay, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Could it not be a different skill that I am way more proficient in?
Infiltration?
No. Me not to take infiltration.
They're both wisdom based, but infiltration you might have proficiency with it.
16.
Okay, yeah. So the smoking area is effectively on the south end of this map. It was just around the corner from, if you imagine where you are, you have walked in and you're facing towards the right. So you're facing this direction.
Yeah.
So that puts the smoking area on the right-hand side of the building as you walked in, way down this way.
Okay. Trying to think of a way I could get there plausibly without being suspicious. Okay. She probably doesn't have any cigarettes on her either. Fuck. Okay, no, never mind. We'll carry on. We'll just keep going.
Okay. So what's the play here? Because you wanted Luca to show you where he worked.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, hey, show me around. Like, where do you work? And then if he's like, so I did have one idea where she's like, that guy sucked, right? That guy that showed up at the bar. What a fucking asshole. What a jerk. Do you know it'd be really funny if we made out on his desk? And just try to get into his offices. She's playing that the girl is here for a good time. She's like, you really want to show him? It's back on his desk. Just to try and get into the offices. So she can plant the stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me give you a Luca as well. Hang on. Here he is. Not representative.
Oh, cool.
Not representative of the guy at all. Cool, okay. Do you say that out loud here in the lobby? Or do you wait till you go through?
She'll wait till we go through. She's not going to say it in front of the security guard.
Yeah, but there's lots of ooh, this is nice. This is plush. Look how cool this is. I want to see how people work in the Caymans. Yeah.
Yeah. Tons of that small talk. stuff, like acting like she's super amazed by this office. Wow.
Right. And inside, you see there is another security guard just doing really bored laps of this little break area or breakout area with the little table here. I have no idea what this little gizmo is here, but this is probably like a table with maybe like a fridge or something. That's probably a photocopier. But you see these 6 cubicles just in front of you there, and you see a board, like a boardroom table with one of the little conference call phones up there, and at the top here, just in the edge of your vision, is a big flat screen TV style conference call type screen. It's turned off right now, but there is another security guard sat at the head of the board meeting table, looking very bored, pun intended. But a little head pops up from the cubicle towards the other end, the very bottom corner of the room, and looks over to the two of you in a kind of like a okay. And it's a bald, young black guy, thin. He's wearing a kind of casual suit. Something like a Saturday suit. It's not like he's been here since Friday, but like he's still dressed up a little bit, kind of, because he's kind of probably come into the office for just a bit of extra overtime or something.
Okay. Okay, this office is way busier than I expected. Shit.
In the top right corner here, you've got a doorway or a door. There is a little, again, a little RFID reader next to it. And then in the bottom right, down here, you've got another door as well.
Okay.
And then you can see each of these like window areas, and the smoking area is actually down to the south of the thing here.
Cool.
So I'll maybe chuck a little bit of text as well.
Okay. At this point, she deploys the. She's gonna quietly in his ear deploy the office bang strat. See if he's keen. But if so, she's gonna be like, "So you need to get these guys out of here." And she's gonna say, "While you're doing that, I'm just gonna head out for a quick smoke."
Okay.
And then she's gonna try and see. She's like, "Can I borrow your card so I can get back in?" Innocent. Oh, your phone. Sorry, so I can buzz back in.
He he looks at you and he's like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to get all these people out of here."
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean,
All right, we'll find us somewhere quiet.
Hit her with that. I thought you were important.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Give me like a minute.
Okay. She's gonna just, slip out and go get the fucking stuff. Oh my god. She's not made for this, people. This is not what she's made for.
Once again, on a field mission.
Alone? It's fine.
I mean, you want to trade places right now?
No.
All right. Back to the chase. Comes down a little bit. We're now basically, I think we're pretty much caught up to the golf course.
Yeah.
Because he's taking like it's a lot harder for him to maneuver. He's not being able to keep up with the speed that he had before. And so as his wheels are churning and digging up this mud from the fairway, Nix, you manage to speed through the entranceway of the golf course and arrive here. What's the footage speed on your bike? I just have it up a second ago.
Dangerously fast.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You can dash too, so like.
Yeah.
Irresponsibly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports bike. 50
sports
feet.
bike.
So let's double up. So you managed to speed up through the entrance to the golf course, and you get within 20 feet of the car itself. Just as the police pull in behind you, and they're about 30 feet behind.
Yeah. How far is Odin behind?
Odin's got the same speed, I think.
Or is Odin's close then?
Yeah.
All right. And we're still in the green part of the. We haven't hit like concrete or anything like that. We're still on like the range, right? You
right now are on the precipice of, I'd say, like the car park and where the first hole begins.
Okay.
The target's already on the fairway of the first hole, and Odin in the sports car is just maybe 20, 30 feet behind you, with the police close on his tail, just getting through into the car park.
All right. On comms, we have to stop this asshole before he gets to the water. They have a way. Get ready for a pickup.
On the way. That's what I do.
And like right before the comms close again, it's like, I'm sorry, I have to re-gift your gift.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
So what I want to do is I want to basically like swerve to the side, to the passenger side. And then like, it's still fairly like soft ground, right?
Yeah.
I am going to gun it like parallel toward him.
Okay.
Then at the last second, I'm gonna slide that bike under that asshole and like put the grenades. I'm putting the grenades on the bike.
Okay.
I want this goddamn thing to like flip.
So we've got to bear in mind this sports car is going to be very much a low, like very, very low off the ground.
I mean, a bike and explosion. I want this like leverage should hopefully be enough. Yeah.
If the bike is just going to hit the side and explode,
the bike is going to slide underneath and like basically like this is a delivery device for a bunch of grenades and whatever gas is in this like motorcycle.
Okay.
Passenger side. I'm not passenger, but like driver side.
Yeah. Okay. Well, roll me. I don't even know. Roll me a dexterity check with your motorbike proficiency.
Okay, motorbike. Dex check. All right, with motorbike. I'm gonna use that advantage. I want this to be real cool.
Okay.
I want this thing to. So this is +4. Okay. My God. 13.
Okay. With a 13, you just don't quite time your escape off the bike.
Oh, that's fine.
You're going to get caught in this blast.
It's not a real fight unless you get hurt.
Okay. What are these grenades? I heard the word gas. What's going on here? You have to remind me, folks. Do you remember?
These are fragmentation grenades, right?
Oh no, I'm pulling it up right here.
What kind of horrid things are these?
These are thermite grenades.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You have to look up thermite grenades real quick.
Oh no.
This is.
I'll leave the best for my murder mommy.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't been hurt yet. I haven't been.
Thermite explosives.
Thermite. Jesus Christ. Yeah, these are completely.
Here we are. A
66
thermite
fire.
grenade does 66
more
fire
than
damage.
the white phosphorus.
Yeah, it's used to weld railroad
Yeah.
ties together.
This car is.
And so you go with the bike because there's no real blast radius with these. They just burn real hot. But you unfortunately as you want to slide out, go under with the bike. And so yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll the damage first of all. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And then I will get
66.
you 66. Roll that for me.
Well, there are two of them. Is the thing that I gave. Did you pop them both?
Yeah, they're both
Do
in
you
there. I'm
want
not
to roll
counting.
12d6? Because Nyx is right here with them.
I'm just. That's up to
All right.
that's up to Nyx.
All right.
That's fine.
For the juice, let's go.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
12d6. Roll me that. There's gonna be a dexterity saving throw here.
Oh, me? Me or?
Yeah, come on, Linda.
Oh, me. I
Linda's
am.
winning.
Oh, sorry. Like.
12d6.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, I'm so
not-
used to having.
This
I'm
is
so used to.
all
I'm
you.
so. I'm so used to Odin being the one that rolls the
No,
explosion.
this is all
37.
on you.
Holy fuck!
Hell yes, this is a. They're gonna see this from another part of the island.
This is not a blast. There
This
is
is a fire.
It's
technically
super bright.
no saving throw with this weapon.
That's fine.
It burns through and melts through objects
Yeah.
within its little radius here. It's meant to destroy equipment and cut through layers of armor.
That's what's. I mean, it's what's gonna do, right?
So it deals the 37 fire damage.
Yeah.
That is, compared to how many hit points this car has left, a lot of damage. So apparently tonight is just juicy fruit night. I'm going to make this car explode.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 37 fire damage from not quite getting out but underneath the motorcycle quick enough. You're caught in this thermite grenade and it burns intense heat through your clothes and through what little padded armor you have. And then let's do like a kind of standard frag grenade. I did exploding vehicles, right? Somewhere.
Take a
I
grenade.
must have done.
It's a grenade.
If they explode, what happens? Ramming another vehicle? No. Let's do it based on, because frag grenades are like 3d6, but let's do it based on hit die kind of size. This is a large vehicle, so we're going to do 3d10 instead.
Cool.
You do get a dex save with this, though, because it is a blast. And I
Okay,
believe
let's-
you've got, for Infiltrator, some funky saving throw dexterity nonsense.
I do not.
No?
Sam, page 122 for explosive vehicle damage.
Thank you very much. I was only 2 pages off.
Can I use? Oh.
Oh, yeah, here we are. I did put it in. Well done, me.
Oh boy. Let me see.
3d6 fire, 1d6 slashing, 15 feet. So this is going to be 3d6 fire, and was it 1d6 slashing from the shrapnel? You are looking to avoid 11 fire damage and 4 slashing damage
Okay.
with a dexterity saving throw. Half damage if you fail. Sorry, if you pass. Full damage if you
Okay.
fail.
What's the save? What's the number?
15.
Okay. 18.
Oh! I think it may be like the bike that's just covering part of you
Mm-hmm.
soaks most of that like slashing damage and stuff. So you're going to take 5 fire damage and 2
Alright.
slashing damage.
Cool. 7. All right. Great. Cool.
Ooh, and Odin Nix is looking really
Just like roll on.
shook up.
There's a little bit of flame on her as she like rolls halfway down the drive.
He just Odin's just thinking, gotta invest in more of those grenades.
Ooh, okay. What's that? It's 5 minus 2. Okay.
What's the state of our Terminator friend?
We don't quite know yet.
don't know.
The
Okay.
flames and the smoke have not settled yet. You've not got eyes on him just this second. As you're laying under that motorcycle, I will hasten to add.
I still have a bonus action. I will spend my second win to give myself some hit points.
Do it. Oh yeah, you took soldier as a level, didn't you? Okay.
Plus 3 points.
No!
That's still
okay.
that's still better than nothing.
You got a con modifier as well. Nice. Okay, good.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one sucks.
No, I got it. It's plus soldier level 2, so it's fine.
Oh no.
That's better. It's better than nothing. It's also better than just a single one, so that's good. I think I steeled myself before, like braced a little bit. That helped a fraction.
Okay.
It's the comms are on also for like if like poor Chernobyl just hears like fire, skidding, and then explosion.
Odin's watching this whole thing go down, so it's just like, holy fuck!
Chernobog, you see Athrena head out of another couple of like double doors into that little smoking area. And Athrena, you can hear some piped music, classical, in through these like fake rock speakers. But Chernobog, whereabouts are you? What are you up to?
Yeah, and I'm keeping eyes more of the building in case, I get a call over comms that Athrena needs a distraction. Or worse, extraction. So, as well as the same time, keeping my ears open as to everything else that's going on, hearing sizzles, explosions, and Odin just crying out, "Oh fuck!" Just going. So, this was supposed to be. Just thinking, this was supposed to be a quiet up. This was supposed to be different than London. Different than London. Nope, not at all. And just beating himself up. I should have contacted the Colombian. I should have just got a helicopter and a Modus. That would have solved so many problems. But here we are. And yeah, sticking to the shadows outside and just keeping an eye peeled for anything, as well as like looking at those side windows and going, so if I need to get in there quickly, I'm probably just going to barrel through that one.
Yeah, that's fair. And it's at that point that you hear the spinning up of rotor blades. And from the roof of the central police station, just down the road within sight, you see one of the Royal Cayman Island Police Service helicopters head into the sky.
I hear and see the chopper. Guys, chopper inbound. You might want to finish up whatever you're doing.
I just gotta make sure Nix isn't dead. Oh fuck!
Almost done.
What? With a casserole?
Odin, it's your turn.
She'll look at this sort of.
All right, first things first. Do I have eyes on Terminator from Boom Buzzard? Like, I've been flying overhead, so if I saw him escape, we're going to finish the job.
From Boom Buzzard's angle, it's not his turn yet, so I'm going to say not yet.
Okay.
This explosion has just gone off, and there's smoke all around the car.
Well, just for some motherfucking flavor, I'm pulling a Fast and Furious maneuver where I just kind of drift to where Nyx is, with the wing door open, so Nyx can just hop in. I don't lose too much momentum with the wheel around, and I'm just drifting around the wreckage, trying to see if I can find them, lowering the window on the passenger side, so if we do spot him, Nyx can get a shot off. I want this motherfucking dead, and I mean it.
All right, roll me a weave maneuver. So this is going to be a dexterity check with your car proficiency.
Okay, so I am proficient with cars, and I'm pretty dexy. So can I use sleight of hand just because it's dex?
Yeah. If that adds up right, then yeah, just roll that.
Fuck. 11.
An 11. Okay. So you managed to get up to Nyx. It's not quite exactly at the right point that you want, so that you can then pick her up, straight away. If you'd made the check, she could get in the car, almost like as a free action, you could be on your way. You've got a choice here, maybe more of a little bit of a meta choice, but you've got a choice. You can either pick up Nyx, or you can make your way around to the other side of the car.
I'm picking up Nyx. Nyx is priority number one. Besides, I still have eyes on everything via Boom Buzzer. So if this guy does try anything, we're gonna stick on his ass. But if I chose to go after him, that means I'm leaving a wounded Nyx for the cops, and fuck 12. So I'm picking up Nyx first.
Sure thing. So you feel already that skid just isn't quite going to make it properly, so you just stop the car for just a second, and so Nyx can get in from the side. It's at that moment, though, that through the smoke, the fucking Terminator walks out, and I need to look, because this was going to be more dramatic than I thought. I need to look at what he's actually got. Oh, Jesus, I gave him what now?
That's not ever anything you want to hear your GM say.
Yeah, fuck it. It's crazy source time. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. As he pulls out an LMG from the back of his sports car, and he fully on full auto lets rip. Cars do not have a dexterity saving throw, so the car is going to take 16 piercing damage.
Oof.
I need, and I'm going to give you advantage because you've got cover inside the car and underneath the motorcycle. I need both Nyx and Odin to make me a dexterity saving throw. DC is 10, and I'm going to give you advantage for the cover.
Okay.
As he just rips through the entire mag and just lets rip.
18.
23.
Okay, so you duck down underneath the motorcycle, back underneath the steering wheel, as the windshield of the car and the side of the door is just absolutely peppered with lead as he lets rip with this LMG.
Now, I don't know if this is something that can be done. I just want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Boom Buzzer was waiting for this guy to pop up with the command to drop him if he does. Is that something that happens now, or do I wait on my next turn?
You could use your reaction to do that.
Okay, yeah. Just whoop.
Melt him. Melt him.
Just drops right on his head.
All right. What is it? What grenade?
White phosphorus.
All right. Let's check the white phosphorus stuff again.
So it's a 10-foot blast radius. He has to make a dexterity 15 dexterity save or take 2d6 fire damage, and the fire damage continues until he makes the save.
Okay. I want to make sure that I get this right and I remember what I decided on these. So with blast, so there's, yeah, so if he passes the save, then he's going to take no damage. Roll out of the way or whatever. If he fails, then he takes the damage. Roll the damage for me real quick.
Okay. Jesus, I only roll highs and lows.
DC is 15.
God damn it.
That's a 27.
Holy shit.
So he hears that. He has a split second, but this guy is a fucking pro. So the Terminator literally rolls. What? Oh my gosh, reloading his gun. Down the fairway a little bit. So this white phosphorus sprays its white powder and burns the car underneath it even more. So the actual frame and the chassis and everything is just absolutely fucked. But he manages to dodge out of the way.
This fucking guy. I almost like him.
Ooh, well, that's impressive. Got some moves.
Did the police just change into an 8 there rather than a 6? That's weird. I don't know why they did that. The police, I'll take them. They go just after his, but then we'll get it back in the right order. They have actually stopped at the entrance to the golf course because this would be general knowledge for you guys, having done a little bit of work and research and espionage before you actually arrived here. They are an unarmed police force by default, but they have armed response like we would in the UK. So they don't just carry guns willy-nilly around. So they're not stupid. And the poor patrol cops who have stopped at the golf course are basically, stopping anyone else from getting in, and trying to guard the civilians, really.
Yeah, don't.
All right, Athrena, back to you. Let's jump back to the little office here. All right. Coming out of your little smoke break, you head back into the office, and you see Luca chatting with the other office guy, who was working here. You can tell, even without an insight check, that they've got a little bit of that boys' locker room banter going on, and there's kind of raised eyebrows and smiles and man laughs and stuff. But once Luca sees you, he motions his head over and he starts walking up this way and up towards the door with the tag at the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gonna take her time too, because she can see they've got this boys banter going on, so she pops that hip a little bit more, not quite as much as my character was yesterday in Lost Ark. I do have a spine. But yes, she'll play it up.
Okay.
And head up that way.
Goes to tap his hex phone on the little bippy readery doodad. And he walks into quite a dark room. Are you just able to see? Did I put anything here? No. Okay, great.
No.
Let me put in a tiny little light source that is not amazingly.
Boom. He's a serial killer. This is his murder room.
Boom.
Oh, yes.
As your stomach drops, as you see someone who is fucking about with the servers.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at them, they look at you, and you both have that recognition of
Shit.
making each other as this hive operative is working on the servers.
Time for your first kill, Athrena.
No. Oh, shit.
And
Come on.
she just says, what the fuck are you doing here? But it's to Luca. After you've had that second of making each other, she just turns to him and is like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Athrena doesn't she hides that as well, that she recognizes that this is an agent. And she she said, look, I thought this was a quiet place. I thought there wouldn't be anyone here. Who's this?
Oh,
and she's like, who's this?
Yeah. No, he's like, so did I. Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't expect anyone to be in here. And she looks at the both of you, and in a kind of faux disgust, she's like, ugh, get out of here. He's like, oh, okay, sorry. And then he escorts you out of that room, and the agent closes the door behind her.
Fuck. Okay. I think. Oh shit. How the fuck? What am I gonna? Shit.
Don't forget you have the EMP if you need it.
I do have the EMP. We're trying to collect information here. It's not all about destruction. Okay, this is collection.
It's
not
all
destruction.
I know.
Shit. Okay. So Athrena is gonna act like she's a little bit pissy. She came here for a good time. She's not having a good time. Like, what the fuck? She's gonna be like, is there anywhere else quiet here? Like, anything? I thought I thought you had a run of this office. Like, you didn't bust around by people. Come on.
He looks at you, and he kind of looks around, and from a little bit of your training, you can tell that he is he's not actually glancing at it, but he's kind of making eye gestures more for himself towards this other bottom door down to the bottom right here. And so you can see him kind of thinking about that, but he's like, no, I can't. There's not really anywhere else here. Look, can we just go back to your hotel room or something?
Is there anywhere here there's a plant in this corner. Okay, I want to try something stupid. I want to try and get this camera in here. So she's going to move up to a window, being all dramatic, looking outside of it, next to the plant. She's going to move it up here. And she's just whining, I thought this would be fun, I've never done anything like this in an office before, we're here to have fun. What are you doing? We're buzzkill. And while she's bitching, she's gonna try and drop this camera, because it has audio as well, right? It's a little audio visual camera, in the plant. If it's one of those little mini trees that offices have, because they're environment. And I'm gonna try and put it in there. Sleight of handy.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Roll me sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and drop off this plant. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna use my advantage, my fella. Okay, here we go. This might be where it all goes very bad. There's a window I can jump out of there. 13. Fuck. Roll 20, please.
You think for a second that the security guard behind you has made what you've done. But if they haven't said anything or made any gestures towards that. So they
Okay.
don't stop you, but they're definitely looking back at the two of you as you're having a strop, and he's clearly brought home some trade that he really wants to
Okay.
have a fun night with.
Yes. All right. From that point, I think Athena probably feels like she's pushed her luck too far. So she'll come back down and she'll be like, all right, let's get out of here. Like, let's go to your hotel. Mine's a trash place. You know, my friend, she's bringing home a guy. So unless you want to get awkward.
No, not any more awkward than this. Fuck it, let's go.
Wow, what an entertaining woman to spend an evening with. Wow, he's so lucky.
Trash. Nyx, you are still under this motorcycle with the open door of Odin's stolen sports car. So you've literally got the door like within reach to get up into the car.
We gotta end this, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, also, come with me if you want to live. I'm sorry, I always want to say. Get in the car.
She'll like get in the car. It's like, oh, and do you have another gun?
Yeah, here. And I'm gonna hand you my my heavy pistol.
Excellent. Apparently, just
1d10 for damage, plus whatever your dex is.
You know what? Yeah, and then she's gonna really just take 2 shots at him.
Sure thing.
Screw this guy. Not getting exploded. All right. We'll do the regular pistol. This will be my this has to be the heavy pistol first. So this is 30.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. Plus, what was that? That was a 19. God damn it. Oh, there you go. That could have been. All right. So D10 plus 4. No, 5. 5. There we go. 8 points of damage. And then the other pistol.
This fucking guy, how is he still alive?
16.
16. 16 hits, yes.
All right. Oh shoot! Shit! God damn it!
It's okay.
That's 12 points. 12 points of damage.
Do you get sneak attack with pistols?
I don't think it's. We're not as.
You haven't got the actual circumstance.
Yeah, we haven't got
Create.
Those are 2 good rolls. God damn it. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's my turn. And just wait for whatever Odin's gonna do. Murder this dude.
It's piling up now, friends.
Oh no!
What the hell is? Oh no!
As the helicopter gets up to the golf course. Chernobog, you see Athrena and her mark leave. Now I want to know. I'm guessing you didn't, Athrena. You didn't pick up the little router doodad because it's like this big.
It's in my handbag because I brought a big handbag.
Big handbag. Okay, so it's in your handbag. Okay, so you've got the gadgets. So she grabbed the dead drop. You saw that, and she's made her way back outside with her mark.
Can I say I sent a quick text?
Yeah, of course.
Because I said, my friends brought someone home, so she sent me a text message.
Yeah.
I sent one to Chinabug saying, camera dropped, couldn't deploy evil twin. Hive agent in server room. It's very like very to the point.
Okay. Just text back to the group chat. Okay, sitting on building. And I'm guessing since I've seen through most of the windows, I haven't seen the Hive agent yet, so I can guess by looking through the windows and seeing her movements, it must have been somebody in that room that they were in, and then all of like 2 beats later they came out.
Roll me a
So
perception check.
Yeah.
For a little bit more info.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit more info if you want.
Yeah, I'm not having a great night. I got the straw. So
You do know that you can see through the windows that yeah.
So based on this, I'm just going to sit on the building and wait for the agent to leave, and then we're going to have a conversation.
Cool. Okay. Odin. Nyx is now in the car, just taking a couple of shots with a heavy pistol at the guy. Hitting hitting in his direction. It's that, cinematic. She's shot at him a couple of times. He's not dead yet. He's prone on the fairway.
Okay, and we've got helicopters inbound, right?
A helicopter is now above you, and there is a spotlight down on your sports car.
And Nyx, this is why I'm the evac specialist. You're gonna see him go in his backpack and pull out one of his bricks of C4, and then Moonin, the other drone, is gonna pop out of the backpack and grab it to go make a delivery. Then I'm going to take 2 shots. That would be my bonus action. And for my action, I would like to take 2 shots at the Terminator.
All right.
Wheeling around, and it's like 2 shots. Wheeling 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say if you're getting the drone out, you're setting that off, and you're getting a couple of shots off, that you can't drive this car any further. That's the trade-off. Right. I reckon.
Okay.
You're concentrating on those couple of things rather than like driving in something.
Oh yeah, no. I figured we stopped. We're gonna try and and I just want to make sure that should the helicopter decide that it wants to get involved in the action, I can make that stop. So
this will be if this helicopter goes down, it will definitely be worse than London.
So here we go. Gugnir taking my sniper shots at the Terminator. A 15. And that 20.
What does prone do again? It's disadvantage on to be fair, prone does disadvantage on range checks, right? Range attacks. Because he's prone on the ground. Yeah, conditions. Boop, 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 boop,
what is my scope? I think my scope gives me
a +2, or there's additional rangey bit.
Okay, then never mind. It doesn't cancel out. So I don't get that sweet crit.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but they both hit.
So only 22 points of damage to him.
Okay. He fuck
me, this guy
hunkers down whilst he's trying to reload, and you set off the drone to head up towards the helicopter. What's because we've got boom buzzers speed here as well, 40 feet, 80 feet. It's not quite going to make it in this round. It'll make it in the next round. And the you hear shots from the helicopter.
Oh, they're shooting? You gave warnings first, you fucks! Now I don't feel bad about killing them.
Yeah, this is...
All right, you're going to get They're just going to target Odin. They could probably just see him from the driver's side. So they're going to target you, but you'll get a +2 to your AC because of the cover from the car itself, because you're inside it.
Okay.
So this is going to be a 10. It's going to be a 21.
Okay. The 21 hits.
All right. 8 piercing damage.
That's fine. I'm still all right.
And the place, it's adding like, it's doing a weird thing here. So
It's doing. Oh.
I don't know what it's doing. I'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, but the Terminator now does a runner, I reckon.
Oh.
This is looking pretty bad. Let's roll a d6 for the recharge there. 5, nope.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, he dashes for the water and dives into it. Nyx, you're up next. So you're in the sports car with Odin. You've just seen the Terminator guy peg it, leave the light machine gun, and peg it back down to like the lake that's next to the first hole, and dive into the water. What would you like to do?
He's got to die.
Okay.
He's in the water.
Uh-huh. Best bullet
Yes.
protection you can get.
Mm-hmm. You know, I have things that, that I'm gonna get him. Fuck this guy.
Okay.
Would it be possible for me to hand Nick something before she runs off?
Have you got a little inspiration, boy? You
No,
have.
I don't. Never mind.
Wait,
I do?
You've got one in your frame. I'll let you spend it to be able to hand her something.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm going to hand Nyx 2 flashbangs.
Okay.
Phew. Nice.
They still pop
Thanks.
underwater.
The sound is actually in concussive forces more intense in the water.
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't know why I know that, but it's disturbing, and I just scared myself with that knowledge.
Well, I didn't, so thank you. Thank you for disturbing me with that.
Yeah, the last place you want to be is in the water when there's an explosion, because that wave pressure doesn't get dissipated by air. It's all gets transferred to you.
Hmm.
It is one of
Say
the
goodbye
worst
to your
things that can
eardrums,
happen to the
buddy.
human body.
All right.
I'm gonna run out as far as I can get. Do I see the general area where he ran?
Yeah.
Where he dove in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run, and then I'm gonna lob one of the flashbangs in the water, close to where he is.
Okay.
Hopefully, hit him in the area where.
Make me a. I mean, throwing this is like a DC like 5 thing.
So I gave you 2 of them just in case
Yeah, just in
Roll20
case.
decides he wants to fucking act up.
Yeah, in case this is supremely.
Make a DC 5 strength or dex check to throw the grenade into the targeted space.
DC5 dex check. Okay.
Applying your proficiency bonus with grenades if you have it.
Do I have? I think I. Yep, I
Awesome.
do. 16. That's a 30-20.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's have a look then at the flashbang thing.
What the hell is that?
Where'd that go?
Flashbang is on page 79. It says a flashbang or stun grenade is a non-lethal explosive. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just show us what it does. It's 1d for force damage, 30 blast radius, range is 20 to 50 feet, and specialty entry. So on a failed dexterity save, the target within the blast radius gains the blinded and deafened condition until the end of their next round or next turn.
I'm going to give you 2d4 damage on this. Dexterity saving throw in the water. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Right. Dex. 10.
Explosion. Oh.
The DC for it is. Oh, I don't see where the DC is.
These blasts are usually 15, I think, but weapon properties. Blast DC 15 dexterity saving throw to avoid the damage. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to avoid the damage because he is the fucking Terminator, and because of the juicy fruits and because of the time, he disappears into the water and you have cops surrounding the two of you.
We will kill this man.
That is where we will end tonight's session.
We tried really hard. We exploded.
It's not over.
We exploded 4 things.
I'm about to blow up a fucking helicopter.
Do it.
I can't wait for my mission to be invalid because there's not going to be a meeting tomorrow because of the terrorism incident which happened on the island. Which seems to happen whenever we go places. Weirdly.
No. We need to stop being on islands. Terrorism happens on islands. We need to avoid island nations. Just nothing but something landlocked.
Honestly, you just need to avoid the two of us, and it's like
me and Lynn have been waiting for these two to be unleashed together.
This
is what happens.
There's a wreckage of one car and maybe a helicopter.
One car, a helicopter, and a motorcycle. We've ruined the party.
You've ruined a party. You've ruined part of the roadway. You have completely destroyed this hole on this golf course.
And any life in that water is done right now.
Oh yeah, no. Like if there was any life in that lake, especially if it's not large, if it's more of a pond, it's all dead. It's all dead.
Just imagine Nick stood knee deep in water with her hands up and just dead fish just rising all around her.
No, they're going to be a little distracted by what happens next.
I can always swim. I can always swim too. That's an option.
Oh, well, tonight I came for you and you just kept coming for me back, I guess.
Ran straight at the dangerous thing over.
Oh, phenomenal. All right. Well, I don't know what to say. Let's just but finish up there by going around and telling us where you are on the internet, what you're up to, where we can see you next, all that good stuff. Noah,
sorry.
When you're not handing out flashbangs and blowing up police helicopters, what are you up to?
Oh my god, this has been the coolest. Hi everybody, I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I also have a GoFundMe going to help me move. So if you got extra money and you need somewhere to throw it, that'd be a great place. Every Sunday, you can find me behind the scenes of Rivals of Waterdeep, as I am their producer, and they're on their 12th season, which is very awesome. On Mondays, you can find me over on Cobalt Press for their Be Prepared miniseries. It's 4 episodes, showcasing their Be Prepared one-shot product, which is really dope. Also on 7 p.m. on Mondays, you can find me over on Kingsguard on the Critical Misses channel. On Tuesdays, I rest. On Wednesdays, you can find me on HEXCRAWL, which is this show where we obsessively try and kill a Terminator. On Thursdays, you can find me over on Weave the Tale for their Into the Stormlands Pathfinder game. Still learning Pathfinder. I'm kind of digging all the create all the different things you can create in that, but there's a lot of rules to learn, so I'm working on it. On Friday, you can catch me over on Critical Misses again, where I'm guesting on their Star Trek Lost Frontier show. On Saturday, you can find me over on Morning Ritual, where this week we are interviewing Kadiosaurus of TikTok fame, and then you can find me later on Gilding Light channel for our 5th edition game. So that's everything for me this week. I will kill this man. I will see him dead by my hands.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
That's me.
Susie.
Hi, I feel like my quest to retrieve the head of Maekar Targaryen feels much smaller in comparison. But speaking of Maekar Targaryen, you will catch me here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for After the Fire, which is our Song of Ice and Fire Game of Thrones campaign, where I play Lady Miria Sand of Ironwood, the one true birth a blood royal. It's my house. Fuck you. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna plot to kill a prince or capture a prince. Don't know what's gonna happen. Sam did one of those to me last time. We did a session in House Actions, and then the last time that Sam did that to me, my character turned out to be pregnant. So good times all around. Consequences.
For the 7, shouldn't you?
Yeah, should have left room for the 7. So yeah, tune in for that tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be some juicy fruits. I'm not even interested in my juicy fruits. I'm interested in the others' juicy fruits tomorrow. Let's go over some stuff. But when I'm not there doing that or here doing this, I'm on my own channel, which is twitch.tv/Susanna Grace. You'll see me on Friday, where I'll probably be playing Project Zomboid again, because I had a lot of fun. And I want to see if I can last longer than 4 days without getting bitten. Yeah, every time I've got bitten within like my first 10 minutes. So let's see if I can.
If you last longer than 4 days, call a doctor.
I'm
sorry.
Nice.
I can't top that. Find me on Twitter otherwise. It's Susanna Grace everywhere. Thanks. Bye.
Pope, where are you? What are you up to?
Just in awe of the carnage that has been left on this poor island. As for me, hey everybody, Pope here, Pope World on Twitter, Pope World on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. If you want to see more of this ridiculous face, you get a number of opportunities throughout the week. Coming up next is Friday evening on Weave the Tale, I believe at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, for their ongoing West Marches inspired series of Blue Rose. Green Rowan Press's romantic fantasy setting. I have dug in deep, learned its ways, and I'm going to try my hands at magic. So we'll see how that goes. And then notified, we're on a 2-week hiatus, but Sunday, Weave the Tale, 3 p.m. Eastern, for some good doggos with Pugmire, What Lies Buried. I hope to see that the Good Bubs is going to put together a series of team building exercises for the group before they go off adventuring. He may have been constructing a roller coaster last time. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition. And then Monday nights, get to see me suffer as I continue playing Simbaroom at 8:30 p.m. Eastern over on Weave, playing Mavrin, a naive priest of Prios. He thinks the people he's with are good. He's wrong, but he thinks they're good and is going to try his best to keep them alive. He really shouldn't. So if you want to see that, tune on it. And then, of course, come back here Wednesdays, where a man is going to continue walking away from trying to be murdered. A helicopter is going to explode. Athrena is going to have to somehow ditch this loser, and I may get into a hand-to-hand fight with a Hive agent in a back alley. So tune in next week for more of that goodness. Take care, everyone, and thank you all for so much for tuning in, whether it's live, VOD, YouTube, wherever you are. Story is nothing without its audience. So thank you so much. And if you're watching on YouTube and have gotten this far, hashtag Terminator. That's what we're doing with. Thank you all so much.
Chernobog's going to end up in a fist fight. We're blowing up helicopters. We're equally loud.
My fisticuffs do not merit a police helicopter.
Please, Lynn, tell us where we can find you on the internet and what you're up to.
Hey, oh boy, this was rad. Come like in inverse to Chernobog's like just dismay. Nyx is having the time of her life with this thing. This has been the most fun she's had in like a couple. Dude, this has been a good vacation. But yeah, I'm Lynn. Gremlin art pretty much everywhere on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Catch my art there. And what I'm doing next time you'll see me is actually I'm also on the Be Prepared where I'm doing Nor. And I am playing a Vampire rogue, which is somehow less unhinged than just a terrible secret agent assassin. And on Tuesdays on the Amphitheater, it's going to be continuation of our Redwall campaign, where we have committed one of the greatest sins from Redwall and like declined a feast. We have skipped out on the feast and going on our way to adventure.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, as for me, you can find me around the internet at RPG Webby, or you can find us around the internet at Follow Black Cats or Black Cats Gaming, and you can buy our stuff at blackcatsgamingshop.com, where you can buy this here, the spy game, which we published, and we are currently working on our next RPG, Curse Captains of Cthulhu. Late pledges for that are now open, so please head on over to the late pledges link, which should be popping up here soon at some point. He says unprepared. However, we will be back tomorrow, as Susa says, for our After Fire Song of Ice and Fire Game of Thrones campaign. So please tune in, same time, 7 p.m. UK, 2 p.m. Eastern. Well done, Sam. I can do time thingies. It's not roll, it's raid. We're going to raid. Jay is Nerd. They I just chuck it over to them. They are playing some D&D in a little persistent campaign, where campaign number 2 by the looks of the little thing. Yeah, so catch it early on, say hi to them, and give them some love from us. Thank you so much, friends. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow, but if not, take care of yourselves and we'll see you next week.